I'm on mute. There we go. All right. All right, guys. Just going to let some people have some time to get into the stream, and then we will start this little Q&A overtime stream. This was not by design that we are doing this. Basically, the D-back scheme was very, very quick. It was a lot quicker than I thought. I thought, you know what? This game is going to take 3 hours to play like the other ones have. It's going to be, I'm not going to get back until about 9 o'clock my time. Got to eat dinner, and then by that point, what's the point of streaming at like 1 in the morning? But the game took about 2 hours. The game took 2 hours. It was super quick. D-backs won 3-0. So figured, why the heck not? Let's do this Q&A overtime stream, and let's just interact with you guys and have some fun on here for a little bit longer, because why not? We couldn't do an overtime stream because I had to get to the game, but since the game was super duper quick, why not? Let me just get my headphones in and get everything situated. Game was good. It was actually a normal game of baseball. It was so weird. The D-backs do not play a lot of those, but it was actually a very, very normal game of baseball. How's it going, everyone? And Team Michael, Kevin, Gold Steel. Appreciate it all, guys. Nice pitcher game. Yep. Corbin Burns won 7 innings. Ryan Nelson won 2, so we only used 2 pitchers. It was pretty good. 3-0 the final. So Marlins got the dub. First win by any team against the Pope Leo-led White Sox. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. Yeah, if you're a Rockies fan, you have my condolences. That was, man, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal. Ring pops? I mean, they're cool. I like ring pops. I like ring pops. I had a lot of those back in the day. Yeah, Padres looked all right today. Looked all right, nothing crazy. Only scored 3 touchdowns. I mean, defense played well, but offensively, I think they left a bit on the table. I think Herbert could have done a little bit more today, but I mean, under 2 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, it was ridiculously quick. I looked up, 7th inning stretch was like 6:40. I'm like, oh my god, like, okay, if this game, if we don't choke this, which I never thought we were going to. As soon as I saw Ryan Nelson come in, I'm like, we're not choking this. Burns won 7. I'm like, okay, we're not choking this. Ryan's gonna be fine. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Let's do an overtime stream. Why not? I was like, why the heck not? Because I'm like, you know what? This game is taking way less time than I thought it would. So we're okay. We'll make an appearance in the video. I might be able to. Yeah, I should be able to. Citadel Padres score 3 touchdowns, shut out the Rockies. There you go. There you go. Bo Nix is overrated. Bo Nix sucks. The shortest game ever? I think the shortest one ever is like 40 minutes. But that was back in the day before TV and whatnot. Yeah, surprise live stream. There we go. All right, so here's how it's going to work. I'm moving 10 minutes on the clock. This is a regular overtime stream. You see the rules on the stream. Every donation increases the time we're on stream. Once that clock hits 0, that's the end of the stream. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. We're going to start this clock. I'll take all your requests, and every donation will count when you make the call. I'm going to decide which game we are calling on, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, which game we're calling on Tuesday. Twins, Orioles, Red Sox, Tigers, or White Sox, Reds. I've got the... let me get the Jays game up. I don't have that up. I do have the Knights game. Knights, Oilers 3-2 in that one. I do have that. Rockies 55 runs over 3 days. I don't think that's good. I don't think you're going to win a lot of games doing that. Could be me. Rockies fans need to own a machine that erases memories from the hippocampus after night. It feels that way. If you're a Rockies fan, you suffer through that. I know there's some people that say you should never leave a game early. I will make an exception. If you sat through all 9 innings of that game completely sober, and you had no, like, if you could have gone back, like, it's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm going to just stay here because I'm going to party downtown afterwards. If it was like that, I mean, my condolences. Michael the Tour Wanderlust. All right, we're going to put that in. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? I don't know which game you want. If I don't know if you want the Reds or if you just want to put it to a poll. I'm not sure what you want, but I will get you on the call. Appreciate you, man. Do some Amnesia 8 would be useful for Rockies fans. It would be. Ever play international game in Rome? I don't know about Rome, but Italy, yes. Probably the San Siro. Probably be the San Siro. I don't think Rome's got a stadium that is like NFL standards. I don't think AS Rome plays in a nice... Yeah, Stadio Olimpico. It's an older venue. I'm not sure if that would really work for the NFL, but San Siro could, because they've renovated that tremendously. And Ecstasy by Michael. Appreciate you, man. Be somewhere between June and August. All right. Sounds good. All right, you want to do a vote. We'll put it to a vote. Perfect. Tri-Serie matches Denver on a map anyway. It does. So what I missed today? Be a Wild Pop. I wasn't a fan of Be a Wild Pops. I saw the commercial. I know the song. I can't get it out of my head. What did I miss today? Great UFL game. Came out to the final play. The Padres scored 3 touchdowns and shut out the Rockies 21-0. You know, I feel bad for Rockies fans. It really is crazy how the D-backs are 4th in their division and 5th place. They are 16 games up on that. I've not gotten a City Connect jersey. I'm not really a baseball jersey guy, but I've not gotten a City Connect jersey. But I gotta get the merch. Got notification to go live, tune in instantly. There you go. There you go. I posted like an hour ago that I was gonna go live if the game ended quickly, and it did. Bears gonna be late. Yeah, it's gotta be the Bears. It's gotta be the Bears. Yeah, 21-0. Yep, and it could have been worse. I think it was 21-0 after 6 innings, so it easily could have been worse. And let me put a poll up. $4 go to one of these games. So let me get this in. Yeah, 21-0 in baseball is special. That is special. It's a special kind of suck. Keller with the 5. Appreciate you, man. You wanted to split it last time, so I don't know which game you want here. But Keller with a 5. Rocky fans have stooped to use Amnesianator after the 21-0 spanking. Oh, we can do that. How's it going, FB? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, please sell to ownership that cares. That would help. That would help. Monfort is terrible. Absolutely terrible, and he needs to go. He needs to go. But then again, like, half the owners in baseball need to go. Yeah, Cubs might seem like a wild game. Seem like a wild game. You want the Reds, all right. So, $5 going to the Reds. And do we have a consensus here? It looks like we do. I think. Yeah, we have enough votes. Yeah, there we go. Red Sox, Tigers. $4 on Red Sox, Tigers. Oilers tied up 3-3 with 3 minutes to go. All right, let me get everything in the queue. Reset the clock a little bit. We'll be good to go again. Appreciate tuning in for this late night stream. Why the heck not? Are the Saints screwed thanks to Carr? Yes and no. So yes and no on that. So in terms of this season, yes. But long-term, no. It's actually better long-term because they clear up so much cap space. They clear up so much cap as a result of him retiring. This season, they're screwed. But they were already screwed. I don't think anyone had any expectations for the Saints this year. So I think they were already screwed. So let me just get everything in this queue. Wanderlust. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Think it's going to blow it again. Queue, imagine. And then, stop watching NHL playoffs too angering. I mean, this is one of those things where I'm glad I don't have a team because I can just enjoy the playoffs. This is one of those where I'm just glad I can enjoy. Who would win Super Bowl 33? Vikings or Broncos? I would take the Broncos, but it'd be close. It'd be a much better game. Wish Shador went to New Orleans. That would have been something. Right, Saints to dug themselves in a hole. They just kept kicking the can down the road. And eventually it's going to catch up to you. All right, Megadeth, Wanderlust. They so far have like 2 songs off this album. And they are the songs that sound nothing like Megadeth. I think my headphones are in the wrong way. That works. Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, Jake Hayner for the QB room. He said it's going to be open competition. Yeah, if you have 3 quarterbacks, I don't know how many you got. You got like -1. The Rockies swear it meant so they don't want to talk about it. Yep. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about 21-0. How many Islanders Van Wings are the new #1 pick? I think we're at the Academy from Long Island. First #1 pick since Tavares they've got. I'm waiting till Phoenix gets a team. I'm going to wait till Phoenix gets a team. Because, I mean, I'm Phoenix for everything else besides the Jaguars, so that's never changing. Yeah, 5th rounder, rookie, and Jake freaking Hayner are their options for QB1. Really bad. I did history of Saints being dumpster fire, now they're a bigger dumpster fire. Yep. It's like the Patrick bubble meme. What's worse than 1 dumpster fire? No, 2 dumpster fires. When Spencer don't win a game until November? Well, I can't say that yet because I don't know the schedule. I don't know the schedule for them. Aaron Rodgers for the Saints? Well, he wants to go to a contender. I'm not sure he want to go to the Saints. If a Saints QB room doesn't have a when does it start? Does a QB room exist at all? You know, I would wager no. Oh, what, 4 out of 5? Winning 8% races? That's impressive. Bears, Dolphins, I think the Dolphins win. And the reason why is because Buddy Ryan, if we know anything about Buddy Ryan, he was stubborn. He was ridiculously stubborn. He wouldn't have changed the 4-6 defense. Saints get the #1 overall pick? I'm going to say fact. I'm going to say fact. Be sure it's someone Perry. I will. I'll add Perry. Yeah, we're going to write this out, finish the first episode, so it won't be a problem. Yeah, Wolves won. And actually stepped up today. And played a lot better than he did the first 2 games. He stepped up. Warriors didn't give it 3 the first half. I don't know what that was about. I watched some of the highlights of the game. I did not see the full thing because I was at the D-backs game, but man, no 3s for the Warriors the first half. Okay, this one's not bad. I'm getting like Tool Sober vibes out of this one. I'm getting like Tool Sober vibes. Yeah, Pats will have a win on that one. NFL Draft Lottery, it would be very bad for tanking. Be very bad for tanking. It'd be even worse than... Well, it's barely existing right now. It'd be even worse with a lottery. Rob with a 6er. Rocky fans hire Lionel Hudson Jr. successfully put the team on the auction block. All right. So getting Lionel Hudson Jr. involved. You want the Red Sox. Red Sox in front in this chat, in this one. The artist have to declare... Well, I think it's not really about that. I think it's more of... He doesn't need to declare. He's got the family. His family knows what it takes to play in the NFL, and he knows that maybe 1 year of starting experience isn't enough and won't work long term. If he's consensus 1, he's going. If not, as the Angels always had a draft lottery. I don't think always, but they've had it for a while now. I don't know about always, because in the original 6 states they didn't have a lottery. That'd be weird, like a 2-team lottery. Yeah, this one actually, this is the first song on the album that works as a Megadeth and a regular song. This is the first song that actually works, and I see what they're going for. You take for Lemieux is why I need a lottery. Yep. This one works. I'm getting a lot of Bon Jovi vibes on this one. I'm getting a lot of, like, Dry County, Keep the Faith kind of era Bon Jovi. This one works. Rockies be relegated to the Atlantic League and plays for the York Revolution. Or Long Island Ducks. And the Ducks actually draw great. The Ducks should be the team. Rockies take compelling wrong to implement relegation in American sports. They do. Saints select Ty Simpson. Keller with another 5. Appreciate you, man. Get you on the call. Yes, a few songs they've actually liked. I can see why. This one works. This one really works. I could definitely see why. Commissioner 70 takes action on the Rockies. Oh, boy. Remember off the highs since did the Hundo earlier? All good, man. All good. All good. Appreciate you for that. That was good. That was a, Wait, we're nearly done with Ride with the Hive? Holy cow. Yeah, Colorado looked good today. Charlotte win the lottery? That'd be great for them. That'd be great for them. That franchise needs to win. Oh my god, is that a buzzer beater? Let's check if that's a buzzer beater. Let's check. Next week, alright. Super Bowl 42 for Giants Colts. I don't think anything was stopping the Giants that year. I don't think anything was stopping them. Let's check. Is this a goal? It's got a cross by 0. When does the light go off? Yeah, this song works. The wrapper off the stick. Let's see. 0.65. That's in! That's in with 0.4. That's in! That's in! Oh my goodness, that is in. It's an own goal. Oh, we didn't have to do anything. What? That wasn't going in on the far post. Oh, jeez. Thoughts on Derek Carr retiring? It stinks about the injury. It really stinks about the injury. But it helps the Saints out long term. Because you clear up the cap space. Okay, while discussing deep cuts, Dave Mustaine said considers the Wonderless track as one of the finest songs in the song catalog. Yeah, I can see that. This song works. That song works. They just needed like 10 more of those on this album. Alright, let's try Ecstasy. Well, I'm not trying Ecstasy, but the song Ecstasy. Okay, this is not Megadeth. First 5 seconds. Is this a drum machine? Roll Tide with the 5. Appreciate you. Yes, yeah, you're not the Rockies at least. Get you on the call. Which game do you want? I'll get you on it. I'll get you on it. Did I get... Wait, did I get Killer on the What Sucks skip? It's actually right. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hang on. Did I change? I didn't change colors. Okay, hang on. So $5 more going to the Reds game. Laura writes a diss song about Caillou. Oh, God. Just a Kendrick Lamar Drake kind of beef between the two. I can't even imagine how that's going to go. Say Drake. Appreciate you, Roll Todd. Just let me know which game you want. I'll get you the call for it. Confused what happened in the game. Goal with 0.4 seconds left. 0.4 seconds left. Joe gifting 5 memberships. Who's got these? Satan, Nate Dogg, the Luis Celaya, Lunch Meat Sandwich Gaming, Benny Levine. As members, you get a lot of cool perks. And with these video members, only Q&A streams, and emoji to the chat. Appreciate you a ton. Holy cow. That's going to reset the clock by a lot. Holy cow, guys. Thank you so much. I recognize Satan in the chat. Okay, this song is clearly commercial. Season 2 finale, or I'll get you on the Tigers game. And which game do you want? Oh, you want Tigers? Okay, so we're going to add $30 to the Tigers-Red Sox game. Whoo-wee. $30. Let's go. And the Season 2 finale. Oh, the Super Bowl. I like this song, it just does not work as a Megadeth song. Does not work at all as a Megadeth song. But I do like this song. But it's very clearly commercial. The only good Megadeth song on this album so far has been Wanderlust. That's the only good Megadeth song. Undefeated with Royce back. There's something there. Super 35, it was Ravens-Rams. The Rams had such a crap defense. I think the Ravens win that game. Results of everybody Limp Bizkit. Oh, is he really going to drop it? I can't wait to see that. I'm waiting for him to do Calling All Stations. I'm waiting for him to do that one. I'm waiting for him to do Calling All Stations. That's going to be... I think that's going to be his magnum opus. Because I know he's a Genesis fan. That was him to destroy Genesis. So they survived Peter Gabriel with Phil Collins, but to the newer singer, did not work out. So I want to see him take on that. Favorite Andy Grammer song? It's got to be Keep Your Head Up. Ready to call a Giants game next week? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. We are doing it. Frazzen with a 5, appreciate you. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you the call for it. Thank you so much. I forget who the MCC was that year. The Rockies hire Lionel Hutz to ban all forms of fan protest. The fans hire Matlock for emotional distress and compensation caused by the team. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Today's just like crap on the Rockies day. I'm not complaining. Oh, God. Limp Bizkit, my guilty pleasure band? Not mine. Not mine. For Vegas sweep the Oilers. Well, you got your wish. You got your wish with this game. Buzzword with 0.4 seconds. A song on YouTube back in 2013, I remember being called the Raiders rap. Oh, no. And there have been a lot of weird songs from teams. The Chargers song, San Diego Bolts. Back should have been fired a long time ago. He should have been fired a long time ago. Which game do you want for it? Appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want me to do? I will get you on the call for it. Twins, Orioles, Red Sox, Tigers, or White Sox, Reds. How's it going, Zippy? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. We got a lot of people coming in. It's awesome. Thank you guys for coming in for this midnight stream. All right, let me get some chat GPTs in Boston versus Detroit. All right, taking a commanding lead right now. $85 on Boston, Detroit right now. Again, this unit call started today, so I really appreciate all you guys. This is all from today, so I can't thank you guys enough. I got the best fans out there, and I really can't thank you enough. Super Bowl 1, if it was Strams, Chiefs against Landry's, Cowboys, I think the Cowboys still win. 3 touchdowns without scoring offense, kind of motive to AAA. Speaking of AAA, Scarlett, how Tyler Freeman's doing? Not well. I don't think anyone on the Rockies is doing well right now. Very few players. Tyler Freeman's not one of them. Freeman is not doing well. And I'm sure he would much rather be in Cleveland than be with wherever this is. She's not taking it well, I know that much. Love Scarlett. She is not taking it well, I know that. Okay. Oh, man. Alcorn, St. Pete, Northwestern. See if they could. They could. I think it's possible. All right, let me get all these ChatGPTs in. So give me a second here. So we got a lot of them. Again, $5 more gets in. We still have plenty of time left. Well, the Giants on prime time? I do. I need every Giants game on prime time. Rockies lose. Who in Super Bowl 53 between the Saints and the Patriots? I'm not betting against Brady. What's worse, Colorado can't fire stuff? They can't. They have no farm. They have no farm. They have no one to sell off. Man, some Cannibal Corpse. Appreciate you. Get you on the call for it. And we got another one. Oh, you know what this means. Oh, Frazzen. We're going to continue Frazzen. Let's go, baby. You know what it means. Let's go. Frazzen shall continue. Frazzen shall continue. All right, so we got Michael on the... the vote went for the Tigers game, so we're going to stay with that. And Fried's why doing that. So $7 on Tigers. Raiders rap or New England Patriots? I've never heard Raiders rap. I've never heard Raiders rap, so I cannot give an opinion on that. I've never heard that song. Emily said Chiefs are going to Brazil. Yep. That's not fair because the Super Bowl runner-up always gets a home game. Yep, if you know, you know. 21-0. You know, I really thought Bo Nix would be a lot better. I'm really disappointed how Bo Nix played today. All right, so we're doing Make Him Serve by Cannibal Corpse. There's no Frank but Frank. All right, so let's listen to that one right now. Make Him Serve by Cannibal Corpse. Let's go. Prediction for this year's kickoff game: Eagles Commanders. I'm sticking with it. Okay, Make Him Serve by Cannibal Corpse. All right, I've never heard this song. Oh, the drumming here is tight. How's it going, Earl? Orioles losing again. 6-3 Blue Jays and 5-1 Angels. Oh, boy. This is heavy drumming. So 31 for Jags Panthers. Panthers have the better team that year. Chopin and no wins for Jim Harbaugh's opposite. But Clero's Taysom Hill Merchant. Yep, I think so. Ooh. Of course, the Lisa Ross first constantly plays claw games to give toys away to charity. Really? That's awesome. Tragedy problem with Low Remember the pitcher for the Rockies. My name, my bank account to recover. All good, man. All good. Feels like this song feels unstructured but structured at the same time. Like, you know, it's going, who's winning D-backs game? D-backs won 3-0. That's why we're doing this, because the D-backs game was way too quick. So I was able to get back in time. It was a 2-hour game. 2 hours, 14 minutes. Lumber will probably be an upgrade. It probably would be. Can't be wrong. How many runs given in the first 5? I think it was 19 in the first 5 innings. Those are retiring. In terms of, it helps the Saints out long term. Obviously, this year it's going to suck for them, and it stinks that his career came to an end like this, but frees up a lot of cap space. D-backs game tomorrow? No, I'm not. Tomorrow's the one game I'm not going to. I was at the D-backs game last night. Yeah, that was the best game I ever saw in person, even though the ending sucked. That was one of the most wild games I've ever seen in my life. 20 fouls and awkward say 2? Well, not winning too many games with 20 penalties. So, man, a Norwegian black metal band with a crazy history. I've never heard of them, so I have no idea. That was a good song. That was good. I mean, the drumming is it's super tight in that one. And what's crazy about that is, again, like, it's structured, but it's not. Like, there's different sections, but it's very, very structured. Where you knew what was coming. All right, Along for Rest by Angel Maker. Appreciate it. What game am I doing tomorrow? We're doing both UFL games, and we are doing the, Oh. I don't know how you do the drums on this, but it's like 30-second notes. Yeah, 10 teams with low pro in the Rockies, which is sad. I mean, to be fair, a lot of that's Chris Bryant. A lot of that is Chris Bryant. I'll get you on the call again for the Tigers game. Appreciate you. Made a Kim Possible movie on ChatGPT and made me cry. Oh, wow, they actually have emotions. I'm impressed. 20-0 loss, the second biggest loss in franchise history. That wasn't the worst? How? How is that possible? Wow, screaming in a different octave. So they have like the bass screaming, they have like tenor screaming. They looked at a photo of one guy's Suicide's album cover. What? That was allowed? How's it going, Cujo? When did this begin? Like 30 minutes ago? Basically, long story short, was the D-backs game was super quick. It was a 2-hour game. New face verb. I think they're just going to pick it up. I think they're going to pick it up right where... Not counting the time travel. They're going to pick it up right where we left off. I don't think Milo Murphy's Law is going to play into this at all. I think it's just going to be a new summer. It's going to be a new summer. Yeah, so basically I put out a tweet and a post after like 7 innings. It was like, oh crap, like this, it's only 6:50 and we played 7 innings already. Like, we're good. We can do this. How worried should we be with Series L? It's the first one in 9 series. Oh, you're fine. I would not be worried. You won 9 straight series for us. I wouldn't be too worried. Rockies will win. How many games? They're at 6 right now. I think they get to 7. I think they get to 7. Thoughts on Rockies pods? I think Bo Nix sucks. And you got to trade him. And, I mean, the defense did all right. I mean, 3 touchdowns. It wasn't good, but they tightened up the second half of the game. The, Herbert looked great. But, man, the Broncos offense is a lot worse than I thought. Lose by 3 touchdowns, not up a fight? Man. Whereas, never once have I face from the school. Nope. There was not. Although you hear in the trailer the bell. So, I think we might see that. Kim Possible was fighting against the Empire, sacrifice of the world. Oh, God. I don't have the vocal strength to do a song like this. I don't have the vocal strength. This is incredible. Yeah, Blood Black Sea is not really warm. It really is crazy. The worst start ever. He should have been fired last year. Should have been fired the year before that. I don't know how he keeps doing this. That was a good song. That was a good song. I'm still just amazed of just, like, that kind of metal. Just how you don't destroy your voice. So Miller leave Alabama? He got drafted. Miller got drafted by the Seahawks in the 3rd round. So, yes. Yeah, they extended him, which is just nuts. It was like when the Giants extended Ali Sherman to a 10-year deal after they had a bad season. Riley's still the number 1 all-time draft bust? No, Jamarcus Russell is. Because Leaf, at least, they didn't bypass a quarterback for him. He was a second quarterback taken. Russell was awful. He was so bad. Russell was so bad the rookie wage scale was a thing. Without Jamarcus Russell sucking, the rookie wage scale is probably not a thing. So that when you're that bad, you cost future employers who are not even born yet money. That's when you know you're bad. If I didn't know any better, I would have guessed the Avalanche were playing the Russian national team. Yeah. 20 goals for the Sharks. Jeez. Thoughts on the Oilers Knights game? Yeah, 0.4 seconds left. I cannot believe they beat the buzzer. I really cannot believe they beat the buzzer. There was no reason for Skinner to play like that. There was no reason for Skinner to do that. Well, you were starting streaming football games. It was close, 1777. We started streaming them in 23. Once we got this set up, we started doing NFL, and we did XFL starting in spring 23. A lot of the military stereotypes are true on Norwegian black metal. I do not know anything about Norwegian black metal. I know Lordi, but I think that's Finland. I know Lordi for Hard Rock Hallelujah. That's all I know about, like, that kind of metal. You drive past someone with blaring deathcore that could be heard from a mile away, probably me. I had a feeling. Why does it not surprise me? Ownership doesn't care about black stuff. Security if they freeze fire and just need to step down and retire. Yeah, well, he's getting a paycheck to just watch baseball. He doesn't have to do anything. He just has to watch baseball. Who wins game 4? How many does Jokic drop? I'm going to say he drops 32. The Nuggets win. I think Nuggets win game 4, and Jokic drops 32. Go 32, 15, 11. Stat line. I'm going to go 32, 15, 11. Yeah, Mall Melrose closed forever an hour ago. Yep. That whole area. Muppet Vision gone. Melrose gone. Yeah, that whole area. It's going to look very different. Hopefully they do it justice. And it's not like the Epcot renovation. I'm going to miss Pizza Rizzo. I'm going to miss Melrose. I'm gonna miss those places. But hopefully something better is coming. I didn't think any MLB front office could construct a roster worse than the White Sox. Then came the Rockies. Yep, at least the White Sox had some players. Some. Not many. They had, like, you can count them on one hand, but they had some. Like, Crochet was great. Robert's got potential. They had some. Muppets close a month. Yep. That sucks. Jim Henson's last thing. They really couldn't just move that to somewhere else. They really like to take it down. I know that they're putting the Rock and Roller Coaster, which I'm fine with, replacing that with Muppet theme, but, man. Number 1 song back in the year of 1900. Billboard charts didn't exist back then, so I don't know what it would be. You know, Fact Rebels could also be the number 1 song back in 1900 because of yellow journalism. 25 Rockies, 08 Lions. The Lions won 0 games, the Rockies won 6, so checkmate. Stars, Jets game 3, I got the Jets winning. Alright, give me a second to put these ChatGPTs in. You see the time left in the stream to get stuff in for this overtime Q&A stream. I really appreciate all you guys. Again, all these donations came today. Everything for you make a call. We just started this today, so I cannot thank you guys enough. When I say I have the best fans in the world, I truly mean it. You guys are incredible. You guys are awesome. So, thanks so much for all the love and support today. Again, $100 for any one person in one shot. You can hijack a stream. You can have me do anything you want. I will do this next week. I'll do anything you want. The only thing that's off the table, I can't do anything Wednesday night because of the schedule release. So Wednesday night's schedule release, I'm going to be live for that. Other than that, from Sunday to Thursday, it's in your hands. $100 by any one person, we can do that. I think it looks cool from the outside. When you get in, it's absolutely terrible. I wouldn't say that. I think once you're in, I think it depends on the age you are. Like, I enjoy, like, World Showcase a lot. The soundtrack is great. I enjoy World Showcase for the music and the entertainment. Hurricane Hallelujah, that was such a great song. Such a good song. Who wins more games this season, Patriots or Rockies? Rockies by... It's not by much. By like 7 games, the Rockies do. Yeah, Carson Tarvin, JG9 News. We could do that. We could do that. Rockies are a pathetic franchise. One World Series appearance and terrible for most seasons. Yep. Other than Rocktober, they got nothing. Other than Rocktober, they got nothing. Yeah, ABBA became popular with Celine Dion. Olivia Newton-John was also Eurovision, if I'm not mistaken. Go to Epcot next month. No idea what to expect. If you like food, if you like drinking, if you like live entertainment, it's great. Don't expect a lot of rides, though. But it's good. It's good. You have no interest to go back to Disney World unless you can time travel back 25 years. Well, I'm going in August. Well, Epcot, the problem with Epcot is that they kind of botched the whole renovation because of COVID. So they botched that. So there was a crater, and now it's pretty much the same exact thing. Celine Dion is French-Canadian. I think French-Canadian. You can have people represent from... You can represent different countries. So... Olivia Newton-John, if I'm not mistaken, is Australian. She representing Great Britain. I think... Someone Yeah, so, in San Marino in 2021 had a song that included vocals from Flo Rida. Renovation never should have happened. I'm fine with the renovation happening. It just, they kind of half did it. White Sox Rockies, we might do that. We might do that. Favorite Nader? Oh, I don't know. The tinfoil, the Illuminator just made no sense. The Illuminator. Why about let's go Disney $10 because they know they can price gouge. People are going to buy them. The old Innovations loop is the greatest music loop ever created. I'm with you there. The boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That part is just incredible. With the fountains, oh man. Well, I tried doing America Vision. It didn't work. They represented Switzerland the issue one. We might do a Eurostream at some point. I'm not sure. Well, when is your... Well, your version is happening right now, right? Right, one of the... It's this week, yeah. Nah, so I can't do it. But Eurovision is... The semis are the 13th and 15th. The whole 20 minutes loop is special, but that part in particular. I talked about somewhere you spent 45 minutes listening, just talking about music. She basically wore me out to buy her Chapel Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, or Billie Eilish tickets. Wow. All right, so she has a type in terms of what she doesn't like. Marion Perry became the teenage girl? Oh, yeah. The drama behind the Euro Pop? I do not know. Rodriguez may get skipped in the next turn of the rotation, so Burns pitch against the Giants? I hope so. I don't ever want to see Rodriguez pitch in a D-backs uniform again. I want Mana to be the pitcher going forward at starting 5. Nelson, I'm fine with his role right now. I think Nelson works very well out of the pen as the get you 3 innings guy. So Israel is European in UEFA. It's complicated. Israel is technically, they're right on the fringe. Australia paid a boatload of money. Australia, the ratings for Eurovision are shockingly high in Australia, so they're like, hey, let's just invite them to the tournament. Name 5 of the top 10 NFL players with most Instagram followers right now. I'm going to say Travis Hunter's up there. I'm going to say Travis Hunter. I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce has to be up there. Travis Kelce. Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen. I'm going to say Trevor Lawrence only because of his wife. Shedeur Sanders. Matthew Stafford. And let's go Justin Jefferson. Why not? Can't wait till November 6th. Sabrina. I'm debating. It's only like $200. I'm debating it. Making the trip. I'm not sure about Genti. I'm not sure if he's top 10. I'm pretty confident on Burrow. I'm confident on Mahomes and Kelce. I think Travis Hunter's got a fair amount, too. I don't know about the rest. I guess he finished Kansas dad? Maybe. We shouldn't have to go that far. Yep. I hate that she's not doing a second leg in Phoenix. I hate that Dua Lipa's not doing it. She's not coming back to Phoenix. Only got 4 of them? Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to go through all those. We're going to get a lot of questions. I was the only single guy in my section when I saw Sabrina Carpenter. Straight single guy. I was the only one. Everyone else was with someone. There were a lot of young kids. You'd be surprised. There were a lot of younger kids there. Which I don't know why. There were so many kids. Like 12 and under. Thinking, this will be a cute concert. The girl with the coffee song. Meanwhile, there's literally a song called Juno. Where he's also trying to make someone pregnant with the line, I'm so effing horny. like if you listen to a single song. I have not decided yet. I have to see what the schedule is for the NFL. OBJ, Kelsey Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Burrow, Lamar, Smith-Schuster. Wow, McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill, Barkley. I've never seen UC Davis. Which show's got worse since the 90s? SNL or Simpsons? I think Simpsons. Because at least SNL, you can still watch. You can still watch and enjoy it. Simpsons, it's not great since then. Well, at least since the 90s, we've had a lot of good SNL skits. A lot of good ones. Yes, Sabrina Carpenter voice acted for TV. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Pretty much the same. Yep. I was shocked how many kids were there. I was shocked. I'm not sure, actually. I actually don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I actually don't know on that one. But I can't look at people's... I do have a high voice in terms of singing, but... I think it was the only, like of the tenors... I'll put it this way. Of the tenors in my acapella group, I was the only straight one. Of the tenors in my acapella group, I was the only one who was straight. So... I get it, though. I get it. November 19th, the option at least refers to the NFL. I think that would be the one. Stream still says one watching started 13 seconds ago. Try refreshing. I might do that. Harden or Skinner in the playoffs? I'd rather have Skinner. Let's talk about strip clubs and taking Harden. The thing with Israel's part UEFA was that many of the Asian nations kept boycotting the games. Yep. Yeah, because you can't have... Because Palestine's in AFC, in Asia. Israel's in Europe. If they were both in the same region, oh no. So it's like Rams Week 12, oh boy. Yeah, don't take the kids to concert. Yep. And literally, like, she was doing sex positions during the show. Which I loved. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. But it was literally like, there's a whole part in the show where she literally does a new sex position for each night. Like, I don't think anyone's listened to a Sabrina Carpenter song if you took your kid to that concert. I was flabbergasted how many 8-year-olds were there on a weekday night. It was a Wednesday night that I went? Yeah, it was a Wednesday night. I was flabbergasted. Yeah, Kazakhstan, that was a weird one because it doesn't fit geographically. Yeah, my remember did not take off. It did not take off. Again, I'm just putting the chat GPT. Oh, no, you're good. You're good, Hori. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm an open book. You are totally fine. Do not worry about it. Yeah, it's literally one of the big sells. Yeah, one of the big sells is the Juno number. The big sell of the show is the Juno number where she arrests someone. That's the big one. You know, I love it too. Why are kids going there? I think as parents, because the kids love espresso, and they were like, oh, she was on Disney Channel, and they love espresso and whatnot, and like, oh, the cute song about coffee. Oh, and she does the nonsense outros. Okay, this will be a cute concert to take the kids to. And, yeah, it's most definitely not. Literally, there's a song on the album called Bedchem, where the lyrics are, come ride on me. I mean camaraderie. I bet the thermostat says 6'9". I'm like, what? Yeah, it was trivia. Yes, it was a Wednesday night. I think it might have been the last one, because that was before Quiz Kit shut down. What songs with Short and Sweet Deluxe making it on to the next concert? I think 15 minutes makes it on. And Busy Woman. I think I love the one that sounds like Hopelessly Devoted to You. I love that one. I think Busy Woman and 15 minutes make it on the next one. Kickoff game, we're going to find out probably on Monday night. Probably Monday night when NBC announces it. They're going to announce some random games. See, Turkey's and UEFA, yep. I get that, at least Istanbul is in the European side. Oh, wait. It's like the equivalent of taking a racist Flying uncle to see Rage Against the Machine. Yep. The really some people seem like a prayer in church. Oh boy. All right, we got that one. Okay, let me do this one. Yeah, they complain about doing June positions. They didn't even listen to lyrics. It's crazy to me. It's like complaining that this movie was too offensive for your kids and it's R-rated. It's like, don't take him to an R-rated movie. Lions Bengals, that'd be a fun game. That'd be a fun game. Yeah, Luke Falk start ending games for the Jets 20. Yes. Oh, yeah. Fireman was asked to name all 15 QBs to start a game since they're less well-favored. So 15 for 15. That's impressive. I would not have gone Falk. I don't think I would have gone Falk. How many games will the Jaguars get this season? I think 1. I would have said 0 before they got Travis Hunter, but I think they're going to get 1. Trust the best schedule release video. They always do. They always find a way. Yeah, literally, it's like, did you not listen to, I don't know, like, the entire album? It's kind of like, it's like Rage Against the Machine. It's like, what do you think they're raging against? Like, you think they're raging against an actual machine? Family Guy's running kids types, yep. Like, it's kind of amazing, where it's like, what did you think they were talking about? Hey, that'd be a crazy run. That'd be a crazy run if they could continue it. My parents are there to let their 5-year-old kids play Grand Theft Auto. I mean, to be fair, I was playing Crazy Taxi at 5. I was playing Crazy Taxi at 5. Not the same, but at like 5 and 6, I was playing Crazy Taxi. Yeah, last year was the anime theme, I think. Yeah, last year was the anime theme. They had the Bucker in the kitchen thing as well. The Charizard, those are always good. Right, people leaving tributes to their dead ones on the comments that only good die young. Yep. Same thing with like Every Breath You Take, like, oh, this is like the sweetest song ever. No, it's, have you listened to the lyrics? Yeah, at least we weren't playing Leaders 2, Larry. Yep. Yeah, it better be one of the best games of all time. I mean, to be fair, the map in GTA 6 looks insane. The map in GTA 5 was already big. I think this one is 8 times the size. I think this one's 8 times the size. Frazzen with a 5er. Get you on the game. Appreciate you a ton. Let me just get this ChatGPT in really quickly. You're born in the USA? Yeah, it's like, have you never heard the song before? Like, when people play that at rallies, it's like, have you never heard the song in your life? Tub thumping, I don't know if anyone knows what that song's about, to be fair. Tub thumping, just you get knocked down, get knocked up again. Yeah, Miami Heat's the Rids actually. I think like the whole city Miami's in. Blue Jays win 6-3, by the way. That just went final. Season 1 best of more golden. Yep. You pumped up kicks. It's like, yeah, that is not a school song. You get knocked down, but I get up again. No, not knocked up again. That's called Antonio Cromartie. That's what that is. We're getting multiple 120 loss away teams for GTA 6. It does feel that way unless the Rockies pull out a miracle. Yeah, Martin Sparks in the game. I need it. Yep. Well, if you can play football, I hope that the reason for the delay is they're trying to make an actual football game with the Vice City Manatees, and it becomes a better game than Madden. That would be the dream. That would be. Could you imagine that? That's Philip Rivers. Either way, Rivers or Cromartie. It's either one. Jeez. Oh, God. I'm a Boss remix. Antonio Brown and NASCAR. Oh, jeez. That would be a nightmare waiting to happen. All right. Meek Mill, T.I., Birdman, Rick Ross. Okay, we got all-star crew here. I do know this song, obviously. I don't know the remix. I don't know the remix. But I know the song, obviously. The beat's iconic. $1.5 billion budget, better have everything. I don't know how they're going to make that back. They better be dead confident of the microtransactions they can make that back, because that's a lot of money. Rockies give another run. Give him another 2. Rivers vs. Kamara, Thanksgiving Turkey will needs to be air. I would pay money for that. I would pay money. Oh, last year was Sims. Yes, last year was The Sims. Anime was 2 years ago. Yes. Why is Swiss not perform that song? It's literally, like, that's their most popular song. I would play that. My buck is the Maple Leafs a 66.6% chance to be in the Panthers. Hell Satan, baby. Basketball GTA 6, people making jokes when they see deals like 2K cooked. Yep. 250 million pre-sales along the first 2 days pre-sales were available. I never get buying pre-sale unless they give you something for it. Jaguars think they might get 2 Thursday night against Titans Monday night. Actually, schedule doesn't have 2. Yeah, the schedule right now is not good for them. Plus, remember, they do get a national game because they will play the Rams in front of a national audience in London. Rockies here with 31 points at some point. Break the Orioles-Rangers record. Hopefully against the D-backs. Hopefully against the D-backs. What's crazy is that I've called 2 Rockies wins. Why being held? Because Joe put the number 66.6 in there. Best award JG9 commercial about Vikings. I mean, the best one is the one on the bus. The one on the bus is the best one. I don't know the worst. The worst one is the, when they did the Boy Med remix of the song. Wasn't Taylor Swift retired? But ultimately came back? I think that was Lupe Fiasco. I'm not sure about T.I. I didn't hear about T.I. I know Lupe Fiasco was supposed to retire. Childish Gambino was another one. Rockies team runs under sleep. Feels that way. Jags Titans Thursday night sounds like something the league would 100% do. I think in the old days they would have. I don't think now. I think because Prime is too much money in this. Yeah, I've done 33% of their wins. No trivia question. Because why not? 0-3. The Chargers went 1-3 against the AFC North. Who did they beat? Browns seems like the... I'm going to go Ravens. I feel like you want me to say Browns. I'm going to go Ravens. When the Euro games Sunday M was genius, I think so too. I think it was. Because think of it too, it's so much more money. It's so much more money that you make. Yeah, that's a great one-hit wonder. Are you Johnny Ray or Slim Ray? Stop one from 98. It's an easy money maker. Easy money maker. Where alone with him? Yes, I know. Yes, I've done that many times before. Because you can sell the TV rights to that. The TV rights, when you go 18 games, you have 10 games in a season or whatnot. You know, it's a breakup song. The one I love is a breakup song. Well, Fox is going to UFL Friday nights? I think so. But I think they're going to expand to 10, so it'll be more bearable. Friday nights, it hasn't been great for the ratings. It was the Browns? Are you kidding me? Oh, I should have gone with my gut. The Browns are the obvious one. Person the most of everyone on earth today. Feels that way. It does feel that way. Man, Lil Wayne, I mean, when his prime, he was spitting bars. Wayne in his prime spitting bars. Just like that's the worst thing I could have done. No, you're thinking of Frazzen. It's not. You're thinking of someone else. This is the NFL European games. This is the European NFL games. It's not the It's not the UEFA games or whatnot. It's just something obvious. I should have. Man. I love DJ Khaled just says his name for the first 5 seconds of the song, and then that's it. Browns lose Flacco, does he retire? I think yes. I'm not sure he wants to move around anymore. He might be done. Who wins the final on May 31st? I think PSG. Iman's much better last... Yes, they are. Yes. They are much better than last year. Now it's hard to do, but they have some guys. They definitely have some guys they can build off of. I've got the ChatGPTs in. Antonio Brown tried to track Mark Marr on Twitter. Oh, God. Why? I can't figure AB out. I mean, I can. He's an idiot, but... My son props up all the time. Yeah, that's romantic, apparently. That's romantic. Like, everyone thinks, like, Pina Colada is a romantic song. It's literally about cheating. The remix song always win. Did he in it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that didn't age well. He does not win anymore. He does not win. Look, I hope Inter wins. I hope Inter wins, but I think PSG will win. Percentage chance Flacco's week 1 start. I'm going to say 51%. 51%. Which team not get swept during the 22 Stanley Cup playoffs? Preds, Panthers, Flames, Oilers. I'm going to go Preds. Go Preds on that one, but I'm not sure. Archie Manning only threw more than 1 touchdown pass in game 1. So he threw for 2 touchdowns against. Was it the Rams the opening week? Might have been the Rams the opening week of the season. The only part of him that wasn't exceptional. I was fine with him on that. I think the only part that was exceptional on Dawn of Him, which is one of my favorite albums. I think it was the other rapper that made a surprise appearance. Oh, what song was that? So Here We Go Again? I Heard You're Married. Best in Words South Park episode makes fun of a celebrity. I don't know about the worst. I don't know about the worst because I haven't seen them all. The best one makes fun of a celebrity. I mean, the boy band one that just makes fun of boy bands is great. It's fun we can San Fran. Oh, man. But the other one, I mean, The Closet, Scientology, Tom Cruise and R. Kelly, where R. Kelly literally does the song about being in the closet. And that was such a great parody of Trapped in the Closet. If you've never seen Trapped in the Closet, it is nuts. It is nuts. It is so bad it's good. Rob with the Sixer. I will get you on. Oh, I forget which game you won. Appreciate you, man. The sports anchor for today's story, how Lana had Sear to defend a misinformation lawsuit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's do it. Which game do you want? I'll reset the clock a little bit. Pretty much every little Real Fortune. Yep. People who annoy you. People who annoy you. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, the Russell Crowe. Yes, with Tugger. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hang on a second. I mean, Fish Sticks is always a classic. Fish Sticks is a classic episode. Yeah, episode's why I quit. Yes. It's funny because that episode was literally about nothing. It was literally just about trying to watch a TV show. And it just became... You want Red Sox. Triple digits. Like to know about PFF, fire away, man. And John Travolta was trapped in the closet. Best and worst man with children where El Bunny sells women's shoes. There are multiple? Video tomorrow? Hopefully. There should be. There should be. It's going to be 7 teams in UCL, it seems that way. It seems like it could be that way. Alright, so... Let me get this ChatGPT in. And let's get the emails up. Okay, and a misinformation lawsuit. Okay. No one's ever going to top Al Bundy's performance. No one will ever do it. Uncle Rico could. I think Uncle Rico's got a case. Uncle Rico's got a very good case. Well, how would Chef has a case if he didn't quit? Well, he died a few years later. Well, Chef... Remember, Isaac Hayes died a year later. So... Right? When did Isaac Hayes die? He died very shortly after. Because he quit around like 2005, and he died in 2008. So... I don't think anything would have been a whole lot different. Can the whole Ruby be good? I hope so. I hope so. Play mobile, the show, 25, 15, 47 Marlins team. Still better than the Rockies. Still better than the Rockies. See what the sports center got suspended for? Yeah, the ChatGPT? Well, I put it as the Saints ticket thing. Who was 51? Jackson Pulpit's Leslie. Kevin Hardy was also 51. Oh, you mean the one behind me? Yeah, this one's Kevin Hardy. That was Hardy. But Pulpit's Leslie was... That's my 51. That's my 51. One of the only... Maybe the only good free agent acquisition that Gene Smith ever made. He also Ron Hurley in Revenge of the Sith. Oh, boy. Just wishing a youngling being yeeted. Oh, boy. Could Chef been killed a different way if Isaac Hayes was still with South Park till his death? Yeah, it would have been way more touching. It would have been a way more touching moment. What 80s show needs a modern reboot? Full House. We need Fullest House. Full House, Fuller House, then we need Fullest House. Which one needs a reboot? I mean, I don't know if anyone needs a reboot. Would have said Roseanne, but we know where that went. Definitely not the Cosby Show. I know that. I don't know what Busy Woman plays Read Your Mind in 15 minutes to play Spin the Ball cover. Wait, Busy Woman plays Read Your Mind? No! Oh, I love that song. They ever plays Read Your Mind? No. Oh, that was one of the best moments of the show. Oh, that's a bummer. Did it really? Hang on. Yeah, that was a good episode, too. Oh, okay, wait. Spin the Bottle is one of the deluxe songs. Spin the Bottle is one of the deluxe songs. So, 15 minutes. So they spin the bottle. She spins the bottle, but it's not cover songs. It's one of the extended songs. Man, Read Your Mind's not in the tour anymore? That sucks. It's my favorite song off the album besides Nonsense. Wrote Soul Man? I did not know that. Alpha Prematurely? Yeah. Rupert and Recess? Yeah, that's 90s. That'd be great. That would be great. Don't reboot a good show. Reboot a bad one. Make it better. My Two Dads. I want to see My Black Son, the Family Guy show. I want to see that. I think that could actually work as a show. Brock Purdy and Iowa State only lost 2 regular season games. Name the 2 teams he lost to. Oh, I have no idea. I'm going to guess Oklahoma and Texas. I'm not sure on that. Saints get Arch in 26. 26-year-old rookie starting quarterbacks don't end well. They do not. No. I mean, I don't think it's a hot take they're going to draft a quarterback next year. I don't think Chuck's going to be anything good. All right, let's get some ChatGPTs in. Clock said, "Serious, 5 bucks more gets you in at this point on this overtime stream. Let's get some of these ChatGPTs in. Bring back the middle. Review of Family Matters. Ooh. Cop Rock. Yes, we need Cop Rock. Ryan Murphy is directing Cop Rock now. Yeah, Ryan Murphy directs Cop Rock. The guy from Glee. That's what we need in today's climate. We need Cop Rock. I've never seen Cop Rock, but I know the premise. And I've seen like 2 clips of him. Like, I need to see this show for just how bad it is. I don't think it's on any streaming service, but I need to see it. Oh, I'm saying Louisiana? Oh, wow. In 2020, I didn't think they played non-conference. I need to... For those who don't know what Cop Rock is, imagine it's literally a police drama, but they sing. We need Gumble to Gumble. We do need Gumble to Gumble. Well, we can't have that anymore because of Greg Gumbel not being with us. What 80s game show needs a reboot? I don't know too many 80s game shows. Yeah, reboot Night Course, I'm not surprised with that. I can't believe it lasted 3 seasons. This did not look good. Did not look good. All right, so after losing 21-0, Rockies fans asked Dr. Ruben Schmertz to use his amnesianator to forget about the loss. So here we go. Hey, Ferb, I know what we're going to do today. We're going to build a device that lets you relive your favorite baseball game moment over and over again. What you doing? Creating a virtual block memory chamber. You just plug in your happiest sports memories and relive it, complete with 4D smells. It was bad. I need to see it. I need to see it. Crackdown seats to go to sell their tickets. All for it. Tired of teams taking over stadiums. I'm with you there. I think there's a certain number you should be allowed to sell, obviously, because sometimes you can't go to every game. But it needs to be, if you sell all your tickets, you get removed. If you sell all your tickets or you only go to one game, you should be removed. That's how it should be. I have to go to at least 2 games if you're a season ticket holder, barring like health issues or whatnot. Yeah, Stockton Phoenix firm. Yep. As long as I can spell hot dogs and victory, I'm in. I'm in if there are no math-related simulations. All right, Perry now slips away behind a bush. He's making his noise. Cue the jingle. Oh, Perry the Platypus, you're just in time to witness my latest brilliant plan. Behold, the Amnesianator! Perry bursts in dramatically. So get this. Last night I watched the Colorado Rockies lose 21-0 to the Padres. 21-0. I don't even like baseball, but that game made me so sad, I invented a machine to wipe the memory of it. And then all these Rockies fans started lining up on something like begging me to use it on them. Because a lot of sad fans outside holding signs that make it go away and we want to forget. But then I thought, why stop there? If I can erase one bad sports memory, I can erase all of them. Soon they'll all try stay there, they'll forget every losing season, and then they'll be so confused they'll think I'm their hero for not losing anything. Perry escapes using a baseball bat. Remote control will work. Remote control is a great show. Use a baseball bat conveniently finds and deflects a memory beam. Oh boy. Now the virtual sim is completed. It's done. Now everyone can relive their team's greatest moment. Not if I can bust you for breaking the space-time memory continuum. Suddenly the sky flashes blue and the air ripples. Doof's Amnesianator fires into the clouds. Perry kicks over the machine stabilizer. Memory beams fly everywhere. Fans start forgetting random things like birthdays, sandwich orders, and Wi-Fi passwords. Curse you, Perry the Platypus! Now no one will remember how bad that loss was. Or that I invented the machine. Or where I parked. Perry unplugs the machine as zap backfires on Doof's head. Who are you? Why am I talking to a duck? Now, we're back in the backyard. Huh, we're a cloud ripple. Maybe the Padres win broke the atmosphere. Or someone tried to erase public memory of the Rockies defense. Let's go get some nachos. Oh, there you are, Perry. Cue Candace running as the simulation resolves. Mom, Finny's in for a build. Wait, why am I in the yard? Was I doing something? Post-credit scene. Wait, did we lose? I can't remember. I just feel oddly at peace. That works. That works. There are kids that now use arcades at XSX video stores. Oh no. Oh no. I still don't know how they do the technology. Nickel Cage was like not an exciting show to watch, but the technology is incredible. For 1991. Alright, so now we go to Lionel Hutz Jr. He is going to force Monfort to sell the team. And Lionel Hutz can't believe the fact that this is actually happening and his son's competent. So here we go. The room is tense. Rocky fans are wearing purple jersey and faded playoff rush from 2007. Wow. Crowd the gallery. Some weep softly to chorus fans disguised as water bottles. Dick Monfort sits at the defendant's table, trying to look innocent but sweating like he knows he just traded out the top prospect for a backup mascot. Here comes Lionel Hutz Jr., the competent lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a baseball team? It's more than just a business. It's a community, a hope, a chance to believe that maybe, just maybe, this year will be different. Unless, of course, that team is the Colorado Rockies. This is a team that has been run like a lemonade stand at midnight. Since 2010, the Rockies have traded away more All-Stars than they've won road games. Their analytics department is one guy with a calculator he got from a Pizza Hut promotion. Holds up Exhibit A, a photo of a Rocky stout using a magic 8-ball. Honestly, that probably would be better than what they tried out today. Your Honor, Exhibit A. Outlook not so good. That was the team's official 2024 draft strategy. I wish I had a machine that could wipe away memories of the Lions being terrible for so many years. I wish I had them for the Jaguars. You think I would love to have that machine for this past season. He paces slowly after that. But let's talk about the man behind this mediocrity. Dick Monfort. Under his ownership, the Rockies have led the league in one thing only. Disappointment. Fans paid major league prices to watch minor league decision-making. He clicks the remote, a giant slide pops up. Why they should be traded away or taken away from Dick Monfort. Signing Desmond to play a position he never played. Chris Bryant, I'm just adding that. Trade Nolan Arenado and $50 million. One said we're just a small market team at a Coors-like corporate brunch. This isn't just bad management. It's baseball malpractice. He traded too low while I was still paying off my jersey. Order in the court. The fans have suffered enough. It's time for justice. It's time the Rockies were owned by someone who treats baseball not as a cash cow, but as a civic trust. I rest my case. A hush falls over the courtroom. But then suddenly, the door bursts open. Here comes Lionel Hutz Sr., dressed up in his checkered suit. Your Honor, I move for your juvenile. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's like the one voice I can semi-do. That's the one voice I'm not terrible at. I don't know how, but that one I'm not terrible at. And Gary from SpongeBob. I can do a good Gary. He only has one line. Your Honor, I move for a reverse double jeopardy. On the grounds of my son, my own flesh and legal blood is, actually good at lawyering? Dad, please, not now. He used to eat glue, folks. Glue! Mr. Hutz Sr., you are not a part of this case, and you still owe the bailiff $28 and a churro. Classic me. Turns to his son, Mr. Yudd. You did it, kid. You're not just some sleazy billboard lawyer with a made-up degree from Mexico State Night School. You're the real thing. Thanks, Dad. After hearing the case and seeing the complete lack of baseball judgment presented by Mr. Montfort, I hereby order that the Colorado Rockies sell, effective immediately. The courtroom erupts, fans cheer, a guy in a deer costume does a backflip, somebody can sing and take me out to the ball game. Lionel Hutz Jr. hugs a crying fan as Lionel Hutz Sr. slips to the judge a business card that says Hutz and Hutz, now with one functional lawyer. Good impersonating Squidward. I feel like you can do... So it's weird. I can do Patrick Star, but only the May I Take Your Hat Sir scene. I can only do that. I can't do anything else with Patrick Star, but I can do the May I Take Your Hat Sir. And do that, I can do Gary, I can do Doof. That's what I can do. That's what I can do. All right. So now, we are doing... Stephanie is the owner of Major League Baseball and takes action against the Rockies for how bad they are in the Sava Star Wars episode. Also, I made that Jar Jar Binks makes an appearance in this. So we're going to see what the heck happens. I will try the Jar Jar voice. Stop kissing women as a promise made to his 4-year-old daughter. I mean, he should have done it because it was creepy. I mean, what Dawson did was creepy. I don't even know. Was that even appropriate back in the day? To just kiss people on the lips like that? Like complete strangers? All right. So, it's a time to spare in Major League Baseball. The Colorado Rockies, after a historically abysmal start, have broken records. Not the good kind. Their winning percentage has plunged into the black hole territory. An unprecedented twist of fate. You don't know if Phil was still around? Oh, yeah, Steve Harvey's hosting. He's great. Steve Harvey, that show is like the second most popular show besides Jeopardy. That show is killing in the ratings. It's more popular than ever. An unprecedented twist of fate, the galaxy's most unpredictable figure, Stephanie of House Eras, a manic, depressive, hyper-focused, swift-obsessed fortress of nature, has risen to power as a commissioner of baseball. Declaring herself the anti-Midnight's manifesto, she has vowed to purge the League of Mediocrity, beginning with the pitiful Rockies. And here we go. We are in the throne room with glowing LED panels, looping Shake It Off, and Giants World Series highlights. Stephanie is wearing a Taylor Swift-themed cloak with the Giants logo across the back as she lounges on her throne. Her eyes flicker, and the hologram stats float around her like TIE fighters made of spreadsheets. This is me. I'm the commissioner. It's me. Okay, they're attempted anti-hero. A trembling aide approaches with the news. My commissioner, the Colorado Rockies have lost another series. That's 32 straight. They bunted with the bases loaded in the ninth. Again. Then it is decided. The Rockies shall be contracted. No, misa objecta. This is a genocide of the mediocre. So, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jar Jar, you had your time in the Senate. You gave emergency powers to Palpatine. You don't get to cry foul now. Misa just trying to save the little guys. The Rockies, they need hope. They need a new bullpen. No, they need exile. Or a musical montage. Or both. I hereby decree the entire Rockies organization will be relocated to Dagobah. Let Yoga figure out their pitching rotation. But who will fill the void in the NL West? The Taylor Swift Eras expansion team. Based in San Francisco. Every home game has a mandatory costume theme. Opponents must sit at the sing of the 7th inning stretch. They hit below 200, they get publicly broken up with. Misa never should have left Naboo. Now, alarms blare as Jar Jar is now a rebel who is trying to save the Rockies from Stephanie contracting them. As Jar Jar is going against Stephanie's orders, and Stephanie is now realizing that Jar Jar's a traitor. I warn you, Jar Jar, no one defends the Rockies. The vibes are off. Their slugging percentage is an insult to art. Misa no agree. They not bad. They just need a force-friendly manager. They don't even know how war works. Then explain this to Swift Strike by lightsaber bat. No, I'm mocking Jar Jar's voice. I'm mocking Jar Jar's voice. That horrible, horrible voice. I don't even know what Jar Jar's supposed to be. I'm just mocking his voice. The worst character in Star Wars. So explain this to Swift Strike by lightsaber bat. She lifts what appears to be a hybrid between a Louisville Slugger and a Crimson lightsaber, and it hums with unstable energy engraved with the words Fearless Taylor's version. I had it blessed by Obi-Wan and cursed by Kanye. You cannot win. Jar Jar stumbles backwards, but then... That's enough, Stephanie. A hologram flares to life. It's Bruce Bochy, legendary manager of the Giants. He's wearing Jedi robes and chewing a toothpick made of Beskar. I taught you how to manage chaos, Steph, not become it. You told me to embrace the madness. This is the madness. I'm channeling the multiverse where the Giants went 162-0. And in that same multiverse, the Rockies figured out how to draft pitching. Miracles happen. Suddenly the doors blast open. From the smoke emerges a ragtag band of former Rockies players, led by Charlie Blackmon, trying to save the franchise. Stephanie, you benched us. You laughed when we traded Nolan, but we're still here. We're ready to bunt for freedom. Now they're going to fight. Jar Jar against Stephanie in a fight as the man is playing. Oh man, this is the ultimate lightsaber battle. If I were a man, they'd call me a genius. But since I'm a girl with the power and a 16 realignment plan, I'm crazy. Let's go. Jar Jar gulps, pulls out a wiffle bat. Misa gonna fix the baseball with the piece and OBP. Light stim, sparks fly. Stephanie and Jar Jar clash saber bats. And as they all twirl, Jar Jar deflects awkwardly, but Blackmon and the Rockies resistant players engage with Stephanie's army of enforcers, and a droid beeps at Bochy, S1989. Sir, I found the auto expansion override code in our Spotify Wrapped. Cue it up and play Teardrops from our guitar. That always slows her down. And just like that, Stephanie has been defeated. The Rockies will not be contracting because they found the override. All thanks to Jar Jar. Just being Jar Jar. Alright. I feel like for this one, let's skip this one for now. We'll come back to that one. Come back to the Love and Bear song. Come back to that. So after fans are upset about the Rockies kicking off to the worst start in MLB history, the Rockies hire Hutz to ban all forms of protest. In retaliation, the fans hire Matlock for emotional distress and compensation caused by the team. So, we're going to have a court case with that. And we'll just get something loaded up, because I need to try something with the one that we skipped. We skipped it for a reason. We skipped it for a reason. We skipped it for a reason. So I'll try that. But, Frazzen with a tenor, CCW Hardcore Romans 8,000 subscriber special. I'll get you on the call for that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you again. Clocks at 0, so $5 more gets you in for anything. Thank you so much. I'll get you on the Tigers game, which is taking a commanding lead at this point. And we will add that to the queue. Do the emails last. It's like Rocket. No, it's the South Park voice. It's not the South Park voice. No, not the City Walk guy. Oh no, the City Walk guy is classic. No, it's the Jar. I tried my best to Jar Jar. That awful character. If you know how Jar Jar speaks, it is really, it's rough. It's rough. Alright, so the Rockies hire Hutz to ban protesting. And the fans hire Matlock for emotional distress and compensation. Worst game show ever was Love Connection. You ever seen Candy Crush? That was pretty bad. Person Place Thing, I got dumber watching that. But Candy Crush is one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life. Ye Hamburg's finally back in. About time. How does Jar Jar speak? Let me see if I can pull up what Jar Jar sounds like. Alright, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Jar Jar Binks. Okay. Let me pull up a screen recording. I'm not gonna be able to show it, but I'll let you know how he speaks. Okay, we'll play the audio. This should work. This is how he speaks. Hang on. Yeah.
Hey. Oh, muy, I love you.
You almost got us killed. Are you brainless?
I speak.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mr. Stay. Mr. called Jar Jar Binks. Mr. your humble servant.
That won't be necessary.
Yeah, that's how Jar Jar sounds. That's how Jar Jar sounds. That's what I was trying to go for. That's how Jar Jar sounds. Yeah, the first 4 seconds, I don't know what that was. Haven't heard his voice yet? Oh, it's bad. It's bad. That's what his voice sounds like. It's bad. Just really high-pitched and whiny. Sounds Super Mario. You can see that. I can see that. All right, so the owner of the Rockies. Here we go. Due to recent spirited demonstrations... Wait, let me just make sure this one works. Yeah, this one works, yeah. We retained Lionel, legal counsel to ensure a smooth, protest-free baseball experience. That's right. Lionel Hutt's attorney at law. I studied all kinds of law. Family, corporate, imaginary. I'm pleased to announce a legally binding ban on all booing, face painting, sign holding, and sad face making at Rockies games. Fans caught protesting will be sentenced to watch every inning of this season, which, trust me, is cruel and unusual punishment. Meanwhile, the fans are now disheveled, and they have no idea why they're doing this. Which one was yours? Forget which one yours was. The email? No, we didn't do the email yet. We did not do the email yet. You're good. We haven't done the email yet. Haven't done the emails. We're sure Jar Jar would add to the finale along with the Wine Quartet. Oh, yeah, Jar Jar is special. Jar Jar is special. No, we haven't done the emails yet. Not yet. We need help. Legal help. The kind that smells like aftershave and justice. Get Matlock. All right, Matlock on the case. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, these fans have suffered. Not just from overpriced hot dogs or eighth inning bullpen collapses, but from emotional distress at being told they can't even boo. Baseball is about tradition, passion, and the God-given right to shout, "You stink at your own shortstop," denying that? Well, that just ain't American. The jury nods in agreement. One way to here. Oh no, that wasn't his. That wasn't his ChatGPT. That was someone else's. Objection, Your Honor. Matlock is using emotion, logic, and southern charm, all of which I object to on the grounds of unfairness. Overruled. I'd like to settle. Wow, great case. I'll throw in a coupon for 10% off churros for the next home game. That's value you can't boo at, right? He leans toward a fan in the front row. The fan boos him. Meanwhile, the fans re-enter the stadium holding a sign saying, "We have a right to boo." And honk if Hutz is a hack. Meanwhile, Lionel Hutz is using an 8-ball on the court. Outlook not good. These things are never legally binding. And we continue with the case. Matlock's in a pretty good spot right now. Now, I may be just a simple country lawyer, but even I know that when a man pays $50 to watch a team lose 14-0, he's entitled to a little expression. And he's got a point. My team lost by 15 and I booed my own car. Ulrich hospitalized his son for coming home. He did not do that. He did not do that. Yeah, read Ben said sorry, but I don't know who your Ben said would be. I don't know. Terry Bradshaw's money. If it's anything with Super 6 promos. Well, Mr. Hutskull's protesting. I call the First Amendment. A fan's right to scream, "We want a refund," is as sacred as a 7th-inning stretch. Or yelling, "Get him off the mound." Get him off the mound if it were just one bad pitch. Place a baseball glove on the jury rail. This right here belonged to my daddy. He told me that baseball isn't about perfection. It's about hope. And when the hope dies, the fans gotta have something left. Like a good old-fashioned boo. The juror catches the glove that Matlock throws and he's crying. Touching. Mr. Hutz, your rebuttal? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, yes, the Rockies have lost a few games, but let's focus on the positives. The stadiums have seating. The churros are hot. And we offer 2-for-1 Coors Light Tuesdays. Look, I once represented a man who sued his own mirror and won. My point is, protesting is bad, okay? It's loud, messy, and worst of all, it's not sponsored. Imagine if we replaced booing with polite clapping brought to you by Mountain Dew Zero. Could you imagine the world we live in without lawyers? Fan shouts from the gallery, "You soulless hope may give a Ryan McMahon's strikeout percentage." Objection, that's statistically unfair. The people rest, Your Honor. Meanwhile, later that day, a speedy deliberation. We, the jury, find in favor of the fans. Protesting shall resume, booing is hereby re-legalized, and Mr. Hutz must attend one full Rockies doubleheader in the nosebleeds. Wait, can I settle? I've got season tickets, unused, mint condition. I'll even throw my own "You Call That a Pitch" novelty foam finger. He pulls from his briefcase and a rat runs out behind it. Well, folks, you got your voice back. Now let's hope the Rockies find their pitch control. A banner reads, "Fans' Rights Night." The Rockies are down 10-1, but the fans are alive and booing. And Lionel Hutz is now yelling into a megaphone, thinking he still has a chance at this case, even though it's over. Remember, folks, keep your protests within city ordinance. If you're going to throw peanuts, make sure they're shelled. I can't afford another lawsuit. And a peanut hits him in the eye. Fantastic. Fantastic. That is very cruel and unusual punishment. One double header? Yeah, that's awful. That's awful. Banjo with a $5. Oh boy, which game do you want, Banjo? I'll get you the call for it. I'll get you on the call. You have to get all the ChatGPTs at the same time. Then we'll get Fried Swine, then we'll go to the emails. Cayula, we're going to go to the Paul Conclave at the Vatican City and fight over which should be the Pope in front of the Cardinals. Oh boy. Oh no. Let me put that in. Give me one quick second while I put that in. Sox Reds. All right. Soxes versus... Wait. Oh, that one, yes. I was like, wait, we have Red Sox and White Sox. There we go. All right, $5 going to that game. All right, let me just get this in. Appreciate all you guys tuning in and donating this stream. You guys are coming hot this stream for an emergency, for non-emergency stream, but impromptu stream. This has been incredible. I really appreciate all you guys. Both of them go to the Paul. Well, she was in Borat too. It was if they wasn't making enough money for the first 2 seasons. I'd say if you're losing a ton. Can you become the Pope? That would be... I mean, Caillou can do anything he wants. Alright, that works. Wait, actually, let's try this. Yeah, White Sox can become the Pope? I guess I think it's possible. Modernize the parts of the conclave? I mean, it's cool the way they do it now. It's cool the way they do it now. I like it. There's certain parts that I like not having be modernized. The idea is that you don't need technology in the church. It's not about the technology. Oh, this one works. Okay. First, we're going to do this one. So, if you didn't see today's video, this one might not make a ton of sense on the surface. But long story short, the anchor for a New Orleans ABC station lied about getting refunds on season tickets. So the fans are now suing him, and they've hired Lionel Hutz as his lawyer. Whether there's no universe where Little Princess Snorty can become the Pope. Yep. There is this universe where both of them can. We elected the MF Pope, we did elect. Just have someone... Do like the draft. Honestly, do like the NFL draft, where you just have someone walk out. With the first round of voting, we have come to no conclusion. The draft will continue. You said yourself which will not be modernized? It is really cool. It is really cool. It's a great process. It really is. Give me 5 if you can, GoFundMe. That's insane. I'm surprised GoFundMe didn't shut that down. I'm surprised they didn't shut it down. Like, she set up for life because she said the N-word to a 5-year-old on camera. Like, that's insane to me. Anyone that donates to that needs to be seriously evaluated. Like, there is never any reason to say that word. If there was a 0% reason to ever say that word, there's even a negative reason to say that to a 5-year-old. What is insane. Got a Nintendo chime. We do. We do. It'd probably be like a hallelujah. Do, 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 do. Just combine the two. Combine the two. All right, so, Mr. Hutz, you ready to proceed with the opening statement? Ready, Your Honor? I was born ready. Then I got sued for malpractice, disbarred twice, and somehow rebarred, but that's a story for another trial. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today you'll hear some disturbing accusations against my client, the distinguished Mr. Buddy V. Buddy D. Sports anchor, pillar of the community, and let's face it, a man who really, really likes the Saints. I mean, who doesn't love a team that can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory with such consistency? Now, did I go to the game? Yes, it was a quick game. That's why we're doing the stream. Because the game took 2 hours. No, not Dylan Gabriel, no. No, we talk about a different person that I did a video on back in the day. Yeah, so the game took 2 hours. So I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's do an overtime stream because we didn't do overtime earlier today. So let's do an OT stream. Why the heck not? So that's why we're doing this. If I was autistic too, yeah, it's awful. It's awful what happened. That 5-year-old got put through. It's insane. Hopefully GoFundMe shuts it down. Now, they claim he lied. Not the 5-year-old, the case itself. Now, they claim Buddy D lied. lied about season ticket refunds. But let me ask you this. Can you really call it a lie if you believe it? My client simply repeated what he heard on a podcast. There were podcasts back in the 1970s from a guy who once drove past the Superdome. That's practically a source, folks. Besides, who among us hasn't confused refundable season tickets with absolutely not refundable under any circumstances as stated in the 18-point boldface on the back of the ticket? Could happen to anyone. Mr. Hutz, you seriously arguing that misinformation is defensible because your client meant well? Your Honor, I'm just a simple man who puts his pants on one leg at a time while frantically looking for his license to practice law. Well, that's not a podcast. That's not radio. Podcast is something that you can re-listen to over and over again. Like, it's available on a service, and you could re-listen to it over and over. That's just a radio show. Supposed to spend a review? Oh, thank God. Were they reviewing? I think when it's reviewed, usually it means they're gonna refund the money. That's usually what it means. But thank God it's being suspended. Serious when the Pope came out? I saw that meme on that video that someone posted on Twitter. That was incredible with that. Yeah, the George Kennedy defense. It's not a lie if you believe it. It's not a lie if you believe it. They might also be reviewing her account to see if they don't I'm not sure how GoFundMe reviews work. I've never done a GoFundMe, nor do I ever plan on doing a GoFundMe. But I don't know how it works. I've never used that website. But I mean, I know that I've never used it for anything. Just because you never know. There's some things that just are scams on there. You don't know. You just don't know. So there's some great causes on there, but some that are just trying to scam them. Some like this, where it's money for I don't even know what. Best player coming out of the 80s UFL? None of the three you mentioned. Oddly enough, Walker, Kelly Young, Reggie White. Reggie White. Only for assisting sick people or people who suddenly died tragically. If we're counting family, if we're counting family, yes. Yeah, I would say the second one, yeah. I would say that the second one, yeah. I'm with you there. It shouldn't be the fun trips and vacations and whatnot. It shouldn't be for that. That defeats the entire purpose. It shouldn't be for that. Yeah, Reggie White was the best player to come out of AS UFL. Your Honor, I'm just simple man to put, but even I know that good intentions are the cornerstone of American jurisprudence. Or was it good marketing? I always mix those up. Almost his briefcase is sandwich on an old Blockbuster card fall out. Yeah, I agree with you there, Cujo. I agree with you there. Look, folks, no one was hurt, except maybe the Saints' playoff hopes, and some wallets, and my client's credibility, but that's not illegal yet. And if believing your team is too much of a crime, well then, lock us all up and throw away the po' boy. Altuve is, I think. Bregman is not. Or for, yes, that also. Apparently what it is for right now. I would say the other thing, too, that it can be used for, I'm okay with it being used for, legal funds. I'm okay with it being used for, hey, this company has unlimited money. I don't have the money to keep this case going. I need your help. White Sox, Rockies, when they play? Maybe. I don't know yet. Yeah, Pope he's a White Sox fan. He was at the game 1 of the World Series. He was there. Right, well, Altuve, it's more on the field. Right. The cheating case is what's going to be the decider. We're just talking on the field. Altuve has the numbers to get in. It's more of, you can't overlook the off the field stuff. But I'm taking everything's question as if we are counting, if we were just counting on the field. That's how I'm taking it. I'm taking it as even if you take all that aside, are they Hall of Famers? If they were crystal clean. That's how I'm taking that question as. Obviously, I would not put anyone from the 2017 season in. Besides Verlander, because he had a Hall of Fame career before that. He tries to sit, but misses the chair and lands on the floor. I rest my case and my back. Yeah, I agree with you, Cujo. I'm just talking just numbers-wise. Just numbers. But I agree. I would not put anyone besides Verlander in the Hall from that season. Now we are continuing the case with Hutz preparing for his closing argument. He's holding a single crumpled piece of paper, clearly not written by him. He stands and adjusts his tie, as his case is going horribly so far. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we've heard a lot of accusations today. A lot of misguided anger. But I'm here to remind you the real question isn't whether my client lied, No. The real question is, did he mean to lie? And if we're being honest with ourselves, how many of us have said something in front of a microphone and later thought, oopsie doodle, that was not quite the truth? He immediately drops fingers to his coffee cup. Now, yes, my client may have said that the Saints season tickets would be refunded, but only in the sense that they wouldn't be. And that's really just a technicality. Everyone in this room knows that fans of the Saints, the best fans in the league, are used to not getting what they expect. What is this defense? It's a lifestyle, folks. My client simply gave the fans what they wanted to hear. And really, who's the victim here? Sure, some wallets were emptied, but the Saints are still a beloved team. If you don't think that emotional damage we repair with a few good tailgates, then you clearly don't understand football or the concept of forgiveness. Let me leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Who among us has never made a small mistake? Perhaps you misquoted something. Maybe even accidentally told a friend their haircut looked good when deep down it was a crime against nature. And if you've ever made such a mistake, then I ask you to look into your hearts and finding your souls to show my clients some mercy. Because after all, the only true crime here is having too much passion for the New Orleans Saints. I rest my case, but not my balance, as he stumbles over a table. Mr. Hutz, I think we've had enough. Jury, you may deliberate. That's a sign of good luck. Or a penalty. He sits down, and here comes the verdict. We find Bernardo Diliberto guilty of misleading the fans about season ticket refunds, but with a compassionate exception for his enthusiasm. We also recommend that the defendant and his lawyer take a mandatory class in basic journalism and public speaking, as well as possibly a crash course on the Saints' actual playoff chances. I see. So, what are your recommendations regarding damages? In the spirit of fairness, we recommend that Mr. D personally apologize to each of the fans who were misled, but not too personally, because some of them may be a little enthusiastic about their anger. Perhaps a nice video message with a little background music, something uplifting, but not too cheerful, as to not trivialize the situation. See, it's not so bad. A little apology, maybe some gentle fan-based PR. You'll be back in the good grace of New Orleans in no time. Or maybe you won't. Let's see what happens. So it's settled then. Buddy D, you are found guilty of misinformation, but your punishment will be minimal. You will issue a public apology to the fans and take the journalism course. You are free to go with no further damages imposed unless those fans hunt you down and demand refunds anyway. Victory, I mean, kind of a minor victory, but still counts as a W. He goes in for the fist bump, but Buddy D isn't having it because he lost the case. See, it's all about the little wins, even though he didn't win the case. Like when you find an extra $5 in your jack pocket. It's a win, folks. In the courtroom of Lionel Hutz, there's always room for extra wins. Court's adjourned. As the courtroom clears out, Lionel pats Buddy on the back over, knock over a chair this time. Don't worry, I got this one. Just a little hiccup. And Buddy D is like, who the heck did I hire as my lawyer? Who the heck did I hire? Not anyone competent, I know that much. Not anyone competent. All right, Logan Bear and Caillou are in the Pope. They are trying to become the Pope. Oh boy, here we go. So here comes Caillou in his tricycle. Into the conclave he goes. I am the Pope. Only one shall wear the fisherman's ring, and it's gonna be me. You heretic bear, I will cast you into timeout for eternity. What are they talking? What? Okay, they talk. Wow. They talk like this. Okay. Misere nobis sanctus tantrumus. Amen. Dear God, it's worse than the Reformation. They're weaponizing the incense burners. I baptize you in pain. He throws holy water like a Molotov. Like Jason Mendoza with the portals. I baptize you in pain. It hits Caillou's head. Melting! No! This isn't organic! They just realized they're just gonna cause chaos. Defend the altar! Defend the altar! And here comes the carnage. They're just gonna keep fighting each other in the conclave. As Caillou is melting, a stained glass window explodes. Caillou grabs a pew and just hurls it. Wilbur Bear climbs a statue of St. Peter and declares martial law. Smoke erupts from the chimney. No one knows what color it is at this point. And a monk combusts from the pure cringe. Oh boy. How far from the ballpark? Like 15-minute walk. Lord, take me now, or at least take them. I command the baby Jesus himself. I have the papal binky. He holds up a pacifier. You are not holier than me, as he snaps the crucifix in half. love it that you are not holier than me. So he's declaring himself more holy than Caillou while he's snapping a crucifix in half. Because that's what holy people do, is they snap crucifixes. Excommunicatus! Excommunicatus! The two now charge each other at full speed, with the Vatican being destroyed. Tricycle versus teddy bear on roller skates. Their voices at frequencies that are inaudible. And lightning strikes as they continue to fight. The smoke clears. A baby shoe falls on the marble floor. The conclave has been dissolved. All cardinals are in therapy. The Vatican has been relocated. It has been destroyed because all the crucifixes have been snapped. The pews have been thrown. Oh my god. Oh my god. God almighty. That was something else. Have you look at the Vatican? You just take it and push it somewhere else. That's how you do it. Alright. We're going to try something now. So we have this one. I was saving this one for last. Little Brown Bear is writing a diss track about Caillou. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I feel like the only way to do this properly, we need a beat. We need a beat on this. Let's see. We need to get a beat going. So let's try this. Give me one quick second here. Give me one quick second. Let me just get this sorted out. Anyways, give me like 30 seconds. Give me one quick second here. All right. Here we go. I'm very scared for what's about to happen. I've not looked at any of the words so far. I've not looked at any of the words. The beat, no, we're not doing an eerie xylophone with a ukulele loop. We're not doing that. We're not doing some Toxic Gossip Train. We're gonna up the ante a little bit. Gonna up the ante a little bit. Hang on. Nope, not that. Does that work? Hang on. Are we hearing anything? Are we hearing anything in this? No, we're not hearing anything. Okay, give me one quick second. Give me one quick second here. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't... Okay, give me a second here, guys. Shouldn't be happening. Let's try that. That works. You heard? Okay. I don't know why. It wasn't showing that anyone heard it, but we're going to try this. Well, I need the lyrics as well. You see the speakers? Yeah. This should work, hopefully. Yeah, now it works. Okay, perfect. Now it works. Now it works. Okay. I have no idea how this is going to go. But these are the words to this diss track by Little Brown Bear against Caillou. Okay. God almighty help me with this one. Yeah, it's Brown Bear, baby. Playtime's over. Here we go. Caillou, always try. Wait, okay, this is not even remotely on the beat. Hang on. Give me a second here, guys. We tried that. Hang on. Give me a second. I thought that was going to be a bit better. Give me one quick second here. Just need to add a note. Need to add one note. I don't know why it's doing that. Actually, if I do this. Okay, give me one quick second. Already established the playtime's over. Wait. Sorry, hang on. It says sound phone beat. We're not doing sound phone beat. So it means download? Alright, perfect. Alright, yeah. This is an experiment for all of us. And for all of us here. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep doing it like that. Just keep copying and pasting, and we'll just go for there. Is this a new baseball intro theme? Yes, it will be. For sure. For sure. This will be a new baseball intro theme. We still have a lot more to go after this. Still have a lot more requests. So. Okay. That should be fine. We're just looping this. Someone said these bars are hardest part. Yes. Yes. He's definitely. By ChatGPT, it's a diss track by Caillou. Or Lil Bear to Caillou. Let's get the beat going. Okay. It's not remotely close, but we'll make it work. Caillou, always try and boo-hoo. Got a bald head, but no clue what to do. Mommy and daddy cleaning up your mess. Throw a tantrum every time I say no. What a stress. I'm 4'2", but I act like a king. You want so much, you make Dale tag a sing. You gotta use your words. Man, please, you just grounded just for throwing your peas. Cry you. Always need a tissue. Wow, baby got another issue. Stomp your feet, go ahead and make a scene. Brand my rules a sandbox, know what I mean? I got blocks, I got stacks, I don't share with a snitch. You're telling Rosie cause she called you an inch. You're the reason nap time I cut short. Always in your feelings like it's some kind of sport. Caillou, why they always call your name? Cause you mess up every game and then you shift the blame. PBS kid look like PMS kid throwing fits cause he can't do what the big kids did. Mom says been us, but I know the score. You cried till I let you pick the show before. I've been chilling with the bears, you so sometimes I'm out shares, talking about your feelings while I'm climbing up them stairs. Cry you, always need a tissue. Wow, baby got another issue. Tell your mom, tell your dad, throw your fit. Brown Bear out here throwing real hits. So next time you try to cry your way through, remember even Rosie's tougher than you. This a Bear Talk Hub, no boo-boos allowed. Go back to your show, cause I'll run this playground. Blah! What the heck was that? My gosh. PBS kid, more like PMS kid, actually goes pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. That actually went surprisingly hard. Look at 640, it does. Like, this line actually kind of works, I'm not gonna lie. This actually kind of works. Sick, I hear you like... Oh, that deserves a Grammy, yes. I'm coming for the throne, Kendrick. You're next, Kendrick. Coming for your throne. It's the way the song was meant to be done. Oh my god. That was... Holy crap. Yes, could make the pubs. Yep. Think about that. Alright, we do have Fridays Wide CCW Hardcore Moments 8,000 subscriber special. We do have that. And we have 2 emails to get to as well. We still have some other stuff. $5 or more gets you in the queue at this point. So we have this video. Okay, I think we just opened up a whole new, like, realm of ChatGPT possibilities. I think we opened up a whole new realm of possibilities. Amazingly enough. Let's have a moment. That's up there. That's up there. Alright. So I think we're starting this at 3-minute mark. Because it says I saw this before. So, yes, I saw the first 3 minutes of this. Yes, already. Haven't seen the last 7. Hit him with the chair. No, banter, nothing beats the Civil War. Yeah, the Civil War one was insane. Or no, the one where Lumber Baron and Caillou committed domestic violence trying to claim possession of Lisa. That was up there. My God, the needles in the how is this? How are these wrestlers not dead? It's like crushed to a wall of spikes. Oh, staple gun! Oh my God! You gonna win with a staple gun in wrestling? Oh my God! Hit with a cinder block. Oh Jesus! Oh yeah, there was one episode where it was Lumber Baron and Caillou they had a crush on Lisa Simpson. And it took it to such an extreme that I did not tell it to go to. It took it to such a ridiculous extreme that at the end of the day, they were basically like claiming possession of her. Like, committing domestic violence to try and own her. I'm like, what? I'm like, it was the most bizarre thing. That got approved. And I didn't tell it to do that. I didn't tell it to do that. It just did it. I'm like, what? The Civil War one was great. That was great. The Peeves Kids line was great as well. Whew! Into fire. Wow. Somehow wrestling in a table slam into fire is not the craziest thing I've done. You Mr. Rogers Marty in the Diarrhea Blow? Oh, that was great. Oh yeah, the Mr. Rogers one where he basically oh yeah, remember that one? You know, Neil was out. Remember the Mr. Rogers one? With oh, the one where basically you just to change one of the words and like they were touching Kai. It was weird. I couldn't believe they approved that one. It was bizarre. There's some weird stuff at 1:30 in the morning on stream. Whew. I don't get how this is allowed. This wrestling is allowed. Oh my God! In the nuts with a crowbar? Whoa! Jeez. All these wrestlers have concussions. Just thrown to barbed wire. Oh my God. How are these wrestlers alive? Yeah, Little Ribber ones were good enough to top. No, your series is... That's incredible. Gotta get your parents' scope. Gotta get permission to subsidize field trip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean... So you got a saw? So you got a saw on his head! I'm trying to post it. Yes. Into the table. The table of barbed wire. My God, impale him! He's impaling him! How is this like... How are any of these wrestlers okay? I honestly don't know how any of these wrestlers are okay. Like, are they legitimately like... Like, this is gruesome. He let a bear destroy the Maple Leaf skin for not giving her a beer. Oh yeah, that was great. It just went to Alcoholics Anonymous. Oh, that was phenomenal. Oh yeah, more staple gunning. It's 5 staple guns now. Some of the ones that get thrown off the table are not like doing it for me compared to the staple guns one, where it's like table I've seen. This is just like nuts. JG9 streamings, we do need that. I think we do need that. My God, straight into the center block. This is insane. Golden Knight Stars, yeah, 0.4 seconds. That was nuts. That was nuts. That was insane. And with a light post, right in the head. This is just insane. Who's worse? Player tried to sue me. These are jumbo. I don't know. They're all equal levels of bad. All equal levels. What do you want to sell these for? I'm gonna go 65. Trying to sell the tickets for tomorrow's game. So I'm not going. The player tried to sue me was funny because he had no case. The funniest part, the player tried to sue me, I didn't have a problem with that. Because he had no case. So I was just like, really? We're doing this? Okay. The funniest part, too, is that I basically told the lawyer ever, I'm like, look, the video right now is getting like 2 views a day. I can say I'm getting sued by you and make it explode and do a Streisand effect. If you want to go that route. I kind of backed off after that. So I don't sell the differences by staple gunning each other? Yes. By staple gunning each other. That's exactly how I don't sell the differences. I'm okay with it. Funniest in-game moment on Super Eats Sport. In-game moment. Well, NFL's got to be the Lions-Bears ending. NFL has to be Lions-Bears. Baseball. I'd say the Phillies making the dumb decision after that 6-hour game. CW Tournament of Death. I think we both die in that. Basketball, the funniest in-game moment was definitely the shushing of the kid. By far, the NJIT main game where he just shushed the kid during school day. Education day. That was incredible. That was awesome. All right. Let's do the emails. We're going to start with Michael's. The best one was definitely crowd shushing. All right. Frazzen has now gone global, baby. We've invaded Mexico. We've invaded successfully Brazil. And now Frazzen continues. But not before Connor puts in a $5. Michael Jackson and Stewie. All right, I'll get you there. Let's do that now, actually, because that should be a quickie. That should be a quickie. It should be just a cutaway gag, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I haven't seen it before, but I'm assuming Michael Jackson and Stewie is a cutaway gag. We will get this going to some. Appreciate you, Connor. Holy cow, you guys come in hot. This again, I just made this stream. I was like, you know what? This game, the D-backs game, is quick. It's a 2-hour one. You guys are coming donating $100. Impromptu stream. I was like, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's go live. I know it's 5 minutes before on a random Saturday night. You guys have come in hot. And I really appreciate you guys a ton. I really have the best fans out there. Like all these donations for me at the call from today. Like that is insane to me. That is insane. All these donations are from today. We just started to make the call. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys make me do what I do, and I really appreciate you. All right, Michael Jackson and Stewie. Oh, is he dangling Stewie? Oh, God, he's dangling Stewie.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, shoot, wait. Oh, screen capture's on. Wait, hang on. I just realized audio is on. Let's try that again. This time without the audio on. Because I can't do that. Sorry about that, guys. Your sick twisted fruits. That's a great line. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was great. That's a good cutaway gag. I'm not sure what the context was for that cutaway gag, but it works. Whatever it was. Why it sounds so creepy? Because it's a impersonating voice. Probably Seth MacFarlane doing the voice or something. Alright, so Frank's influence is now growing in Season 2. The Frazzen movement is now in Mexico. Fox News is wondering if there was a threat to international stability. They work with 4 governments, and more importantly, why has anyone stopped him? History Channel is capitalizing on this. Could Frank be the reincarnation of an ancient conqueror? New evidence suggests he shares striking similarities with historical figures known for reshaping the world. Aliens. All the owners are panicking. This is getting out of hand. What's Mexico? What's next? Europe? The Arizona sipping whiskey. Let's not pretend we can stop him. He already took my stadium. At this point, it's probably easier if we just rename the NFL after him. It's too late. Frank has become something beyond our control. Jesus Christ, we're just going to let this happen? Edel slowly stands. Gentlemen, we aren't letting anything happen. We've lost. Frank owns football now. So Jessica died doing the shows in London? Oh yeah, he was not healthy. He was not healthy. His body was destroyed by that point. His body was destroyed by that point. The room falls silent as Frank is taking over football. The president of Mexico addressed the nation. As a massive crowd gathers outside this presidential palace, as the president steps up to the podium. My fellow Mexicans, it is time to accept reality. Frank has arrived, and he is here to stay. Here to stay. The crowd bursts into applause. Someone waves a Frank for President sign. United Nations is now assembling a meeting. Diplomats are all concerned. This cannot continue. Basically, it was essentially, a little bit. He wanted to do him. He wanted to get back out there, but yeah, he needed the money. This cannot continue. We must take action before Frank spreads further. Take action? We tried that. Now half our country's wearing Frank shirts. We lost that battle. We must understand this power before we fight it. Perhaps we negotiate? Are we sure Frank isn't just inevitable? The Russian ambassador suddenly steps up and slams his fist on the table. Russia does not fear Frank. We will stop him. But Frank's already in Moscow for some reason. I don't know why he's in Moscow. Because the NFL isn't playing a game there. So he's somehow in Moscow. He now takes over Moscow. I do good. The citizens of Russia start cheering. Frank is taken over Russia at this point. Man, Frank's destiny continues. The Vatican. We're at the Vatican now. Oh no, is he going to become the Pope? The Pope sits solemnly looking down his prepared speech. We do not understand what Frank is, but we must acknowledge that his power is unlike anything we've seen before. So, Your Holiness, are you saying Frank is divine? I'm saying we must respect him. The Vatican gift shop is already selling Frank-themed rosaries and I Do Good prayer candles. Oh, God. I think Martin Luther had something to say about this. Rams, Jags, London, way mind going every time I've seen us play live. Oh, yeah, no, every time I've seen us play live on the Super Bowl that year. Yep. I have nothing against the Rams. I think the Rams are probably my second favorite team. Because I like Gladstone from there, and I like Ramit. I like the Unis. I like SoFi. I like the, I was there for the Rams-Vikings game. I already saw the Jags play the Rams in Jacksonville 2017, so I'm fine with that game being in London. I'm okay with that. Logan Bear and Lee or the Whopper Singer. We have not done that. Yeah, it's going to be free to watch on YouTube. The Frazzen crew watches the fallout from this, as the Pope acknowledges it. Yeah, we have not done one with Lee Moo. None with Lee Moo or the Whopper Singer. Holy crap, we actually broke the world. I knew football caused chaos, but this is next level stuff. We've reached the point where world leaders are discussing Frank like he's a global superpower. I mean, to be fair, he is. Well, Frank enters the room holding a massive world map. Every country has been marked with a giant red F. Oh no. More good coming. Oh my god, not again. Goodell now his last attempt to control the chaos. I'm formally requesting that Frazzen not expand into any more international markets. So they're trying to contain it after letting it happen two episodes ago. I'm begging you, please, for the integrity of the NFL. But too late. Next stop, Europe. The press room erupts as reporters rush to their phone. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. According to Goodell. Frank has won. Frazzen's gonna take over Germany. And nothing will ever be the same. Who will call the game? Will the graphics section? I'm not sure. We'll find out more details on Thursday. You know, I went 2017. Yes, I went made the playoffs that year. I did see him play live in 2017. That was 2 touchdowns the first 20 seconds. That was a wild game. But Jason Myers was crap. That was a game we realized, we need a run defender. So we got Marcel Darius. Oh no, he's going to take over Germany. I mean, he only took over Russia. I mean, that's pretty hard to do. He took over Russia. At least Moscow he took over. Meanwhile, we got a season finale. Little Brown Bear, the Bears and the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. This is Frank taking over the role yet per se, but he's being introduced. It does feel that way. So, Bears, Dolphins in the Super Bowl. Although, to be fair, Little Brown Bear's made it to 2 Super Bowls in 2 years. He's pretty good. SoFi is buzzing. It's a beautiful day in LA. We got a beauty of a matchup. Dolphins, Bears, fireworks guaranteed. And let's just hope the fireworks are on the field, not from Little Brown Bear. Meanwhile, he's unable to focus. He decides to calm down by attending the nearby NHL matinee between the Caps and the Kings at Crypto.com Arena. The Caps lead 4-0. Obi is inches away from empty net record. This is it, boys. Number 1,000. He winds him, but just before the puck crosses the line, Little Brown Bear is whining. This is boring. Why are there no touchdowns in hockey? He leaps over the glass. He waddles onto the ice and body blocks the puck. Are you serious? Who left this furry midget on the ice? He just caused Obi a legacy moment. The entire Caps and Kings rosters converge on Little Bear. That's impressive. That's honestly impressive that he was able to get on the ice, go over the boards and do that. And recognize that with the empty net. Like, that's impressive. Even with an empty netter. Like, that's not a lot of time to react. That's impressive. Don't touch me, I'm famous. You're toast, Bear. A massive brawl erupts as Little Brown Bear gets swarmed. Moments later, he drags out of the rink by LA police. These seats are so hard. It smells in here. I'm telling Roger Goodell. Oh, wait. I got fired. Wow. Meanwhile, Little Brown Bear arrives at SoFi. The game's already started. I don't know why there's a hockey game right before the Super Bowl. But there is. Little Brown Bear basically arrives to the game late as the Dolphins are up 16-0. With Little Brown Bear arriving late after getting arrested. The Bears get a touchdown, 16-7. Here comes Little Brown Bear. Why didn't we go for 2? This is basic math, Eberflus. Basic math. Now we have the halftime show. Performed by children. Oh, God. Well, Super Bowl 25 was performed by children as well, so it's not the first one, but it's bad. Little Princess is singing, I like cartoons and I like ice cream, but on a cone, only in a cup. Oh, boy. This is the worst halftime show ever. DW smashes the drumsticks in tantrum. Caillou plays the wrong bass notes on purpose. So Caillou's the commissioner and the artist for the halftime show. Lil Rambert somehow escapes the locker room. This is my show! Stop singing so loud! I want out of this broadcast. Fans begin booing, babies start crying, and someone throws a plushie onto the stage in protest. Someone better than last year's halftime show. From Super Bowl 60. If you remember that one, that was a nuts one. At least this one finished. You actually went according to plan to some extent. Meanwhile, final minute of the game. 23-20 Dolphins. Bears on the Miami 35. 2nd and 20. Oh, wow, I sold the tickets. Let's go. Yeah, Dodger tickets, I just sold them for $65 a pop. Let's go, baby. I'll take that. I'm paying $15 a game. Sold them for $65. Let's go. Let's go. All right. 23-20. Bears on the Miami 35. 2nd and 20. One timeout. Well, they're going to win, I know. On the next play, Williams is sacked. They're out of field goal range. Now the Bears have to call a timeout. But no timeout comes. Lauren Bear is screaming, call a timeout, Eberflus. I mean, he can... I would be tackling, telling him to call a timeout. The clock runs. Chaos erupts on the Bears sideline. Is he seriously not calling one for what happened on Thanksgiving? The Bears step the ball, 5 seconds left. The play is a disaster. It's over. The Dolphins are the champions. That's the most unrealistic thing that's happened this entire series. The Dolphins have won the Super Bowl for the first time since 1973. I don't think the stadium is getting destroyed this time, which is good. The stadium is not getting destroyed this time. There's no tsunami. The Dolphins win it. At this point, we see how upset little Rambert is. But at least he's learned that you can't just destroy NFL stadiums to get your way. Then again, he's not supposed to learn any morals. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh crap. Oh dear God. Rambert's eyes twitch after losing his second straight. I was supposed to win! This is my Super Bowl! He hurls himself on Eberflus, clocks him in the nose. You moron! You absolute moron! I'm gonna kill you! He starts throwing Gatorade coolers, playbooks, and rips the entire Microsoft Surface cart. He launches himself at Dolphins players. I hate Tua! I hate Hill! I hate all of you! Someone please protect Daddy Tua! Man, what is this bear doing? Throw him into the scoreboard! They try, but he starts biting ankles. Oh no. The ground starts rumbling. Troy, are we experiencing an earthquake? A 10 on the Richter scale calls from a 5-year-old's tantrum. The stadium collapses. I don't know who would want the Super Bowl at this point. That's back-to-back Super Bowls where the stadium has collapsed. So I don't know who would want the Super Bowl at this point. Seems like you're just asking for a city to get destroyed. The stadium collapses. Fire, smoke, SoFi is no more. Lil Rambert lets out one final wah. Tua gets the MVP at least. Tua gets the MVP. Not that anyone is alive to see it. I don't know if Tua's dead at this point or not. I don't know. But Lil Rambert has destroyed another stadium. To be continued. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy. Alright, last call for this stream. Otherwise, we're going to call it here after 2 hours on this Q&A overtime stream. The game plan for tomorrow, we're on in 11 hours, 10 and a half hours. We're going to be live for the UFL game, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock will be the Phillies Guardians game. So 3 streams tomorrow. It's going to be a busy, busy day. So we're not sure if we're doing overtime tomorrow because it's going to be a long, long day. 2 is live and healthy. That's good. That's good at least. It's going to be a long day of streaming tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. Long day of streaming. We're going to be live for both UFL games and the Phil's Guards game. Hopefully, a new video dropping. No promises on that. But really appreciate all you guys. Again, this was an impromptu live stream. I figure, why the heck not? Seeing as this is, the D-backs game was only 2 hours long. Atlanta will not be the next time it gets destroyed. That's good. That's good. So I figured, let's do this stream. Because I didn't do overtime earlier today. We'll do it now. You guys give me clutch. I really appreciate all you guys. So, game plan tomorrow. See you guys at 12 o'clock. Happy Mother's Day to all those who celebrate. Busy day tomorrow on stream. Thank you guys again for tuning in. JG9 signing off. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Or I guess later today if you're on the East Coast or Central Time. I'll see you guys in a